Hi guys, in today's video we are going to unbox this CloudWalker speaker, which is of 100 watt. So as you can see, it's massive, and I think the actual length of the soundbar should be from here all the way to that end, but only after unboxing it we are able to see. And that's the model is its model is E3000. So let's see. I will just show you how much the length the packet has. So the packet length is around 3.4 feet, so 3 feet and 4 inches, and the height of this packet is around 5.5, so 1 feet and 5.5 inches. So you can see how big it is. So do mind that if you are going to buy it from some shop, so what kind of commute you will have or you want to have in order to bring back to your home. So I will just start unboxing it, and we'll show you some videos of it. So this is how your box will look like after removing the polythene covers. So as you can see, it has some cut. So this should be soundbar and this should be the woofer one. And you can see the number of inputs it has. It has a woofer, DSP technology, and auxiliary in, line in, optical, and Bluetooth. Bluetooth is not mentioned here, but it should be there. And this is the site of it, and if you can see the things which is mentioned in here. So it's like they are saying that they have 12,990 rupees as a MRP, maximum retail price. So it's now coming around I think 6,000 rupees. So this is the labeling, and there you won't find anything new. So I will just try to unbox it and see what inside the package. Hi, so I have just taken out the woofer, and you can see it's really long. I wasn't expecting that. So while removing this, do make sure that you won't hurt the soundbar. So I kinda drop it on the soundbar. So that's this, and I will just try to take it out. So now as you can see, this is really long soundbar. So let me just grab my inchy tape and try to measure it, how long it is. So it is around 3.2 almost. So 3 foot and 2 inches long this soundbar is. And if you want to know the woofer's height, I think it's around 11 inches. So it's around 11 inches, and the width of this is around 7 inches, and depth will be almost 1 feet. So that's the dimension of this woofer. And if you can see the quality of this, so I'm really impressed with this. It's a matte finish, black, and if you are going to see that, it has the same portion, like it's very symmetric to the body. So I have creative woofer as well, and what they did is they kind of take it out for like 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and then they put a mesh on it. But with this they have implemented within the body, so it's looks really sleek, and you hardly notice if you going to see it from like far. So I'm really impressed with this, and this will be the back side of it. So I'm assuming that it will not going to have any light on it, so it will be a simple like wire plugs which will be plugged to the soundbar, and you don't find any receiver on it. And this is the branding of CloudWalker. I'm really impressed. I was not sure that it will be that good, so it's really looking nice. So hi guys, look at this. So that's how it will look. Man, it's looking so stunning, and the thing you are looking at behind it is the RGB light. So it's a whole bar, and I can't imagine that how cool it will look when it will going to turn on. So I like the branding as well, like CloudWalker, and it's like embossed kind of effect they have given to it. It's not just a printed thing, it's more like a logo. And there is a light visible inside it, so I think it will be a source, I mean a remote infrared interceptor, I think. And above it we will find 4 buttons. So these two are for volume control, and another ones are for play and pause and for switching source. And I'm assuming that if I hold it for like 5 to 8 seconds, it will go into a standby mode. So this is that button. And if I zoom it and show you, just a focus. Okay, I need to show it. It looks very light. I think it's not more than 800 grams or so, maybe 1 kg, but not more than that. So now you can see it has a auxiliary in, optical in, and line in. So these are the 3 inputs which are widely used, and I think it's good to have it. I'm not a fan of auxiliary in if I want to use it with TV, so it produces some very weird sounds. So that's why I want to have a line in input. Many very less speakers are giving that, so I'm glad it has it, and that's one of the reason I bought this. And this is for the subwoofer, so it's just for using to add pin on it. There is nothing else on this. So, and also if you see, there is a wall mounting brackets as well, so you can wall mount this too, but you need to make sure that while mounting it, that your pin should have is a L connector. So if I show you, it's let me just using a scale, and the depth of the input it has is, okay, let me tell you in centimeters. So depth of the input is around 2.5 centimeters, right? And the gap you will get, I think it's will be the same, because it has like huge gap inside it. So still I will just show you, it's around 0.5 centimeter. So I'm guessing it should be a L type connector, so it will go from above and connect it to it, because if you going to connect it from bottom, it will going to do some funny stuff with it. And as you can see, if it will be wall mounted, it will be really hard to change inputs physically, because you will have very less gap in it. So my suggestion for wall mounting is you need to have at least around 10 centimeter gap with the nut you will going to screw on wall. So this much gap should be needed in order to have this uninterrupted connectivity. So this is the soundbar. And I think I have covered all those things. Let me just unpack this. It just have this wall plug only, right, which is used for source. And one more thing which I think it will be worth looking at is remote. So as you can see, this wire, it has this kind of connecting method, so it will be just go inside very easily. So this is for subwoofer. This will be used for line in, so it's male to male, and it's 3.5 mm auxiliary cable, which is again male to male. So I guess if I want to connect it to the mobile, I will just use it just like that. And this is the remote, and if you can see, it has a on and off button. It is for RGB lights, it is for mute, and then auxiliary, optical, Bluetooth and line in, and it also has a USB port. So I didn't see any USB port in this. Where it is? Okay, that is something like really surprising. It doesn't have any USB. So I guess there are another model which is in the market which supports USB as well, but for me I don't need it, so I won't mind that, but please see before buying it. So it says USB, right, but it also says treble. So I guess it will be used for treble inputs only. So that is the volume and switching tracks, and this is standard and one. So main reason why I bought this is also because of these inputs. It has a direct buttons for the input. I don't like input buttons like input only, and which on which I need to just keep on pressing and switch to desired input. And then we have these dedicated buttons for sound outputs as well. So this is something I wanted in a speaker remote, and I will recommend if you want to buy any speaker, please see this, because it will make your life much easier. And if you want to add it with Alexa, you want to have this dedicated button so that you can make them learn. And this is the manual we will get. That's E3000, and this is first page, this is second page, this is the input diagram, and you can see there is no USB mention in it. It says remote sensor, 13th is okay, speaker, this is speaker, and remote sensor is I think around second, so it will be in a sound bar only. So that is the layout of the remote. Power on, bass up, treble up, optical, auxiliary, mute, volume down, Bluetooth, pair, line in, and equalizer. I didn't see any equalizer in this. Did we see anything? So there is no equalizer, but I think standard should be used with that. So we need to find out. I will be making another video how it sounds and how the remote will work. So I think there are multiple products available in the market which have different things inside it. So this is some warnings and placement and mounting instructions, and mounting to a wood panel, they're showing it. And this is the light indications, like blue will show it like it's a Bluetooth mode, and green will be auxiliary in, violet will be line in, and optical will be indigo. So both lights will turn up. So it's good to have it. You just need to remember it. I think what I will be interested in blue and green most of the time, and red, blue is maybe I will be remember, or I'm not sure. So there is also some instructions, and this is the RGB modes which is showing like LED light will be solid blue, green, and change the different LEDs. We will be covering that in the next video. So I'm just showing the manual just in case if it got misplaced, so I will have a reference, and also if someone else wants to have reference, they can also have it. So most of the Bluetooth companies provide PDF versions of it if you search on the internet, but just to be make double sure, I'm just covering this inside a video. So this is that. Optical in operations, you need to use digital output. Always make sure. I don't have any this kind of stuff with me, so can't do anything about it. So symptoms: no power, no sound, low sound, sound distortion, remote control not functioning. And specifications, you can see it's 110 watt power consumption is there, and standby power consumption is 1.3 watt, which is really cool. I mean, I just need to see whether the Bluetooth will be able to have it on a standby mode. Light effects has 11 modes, and this is the things which you will get, and this is the terms and conditions of it, and this is also terms and conditions, and I think it will also work as a warranty card as well, so you won't find another warranty card. So this is all about this CloudWalker soundbar. I think look wise and quality wise, packing wise, I will give 10 out of 10, and the only thing which is pending is the output of it, which I will show you guys in the next video. I have the dimension down, and if you guys have any problem regarding the dimensions or anything, please comment below. I will definitely give you the proper dimensions again. So guys, I have connected this. So subwoofer is connected with the soundbar, and I have plugged that on my extension board. And now one thing what I want to show you is the remote. It will not going to work without removing this, so we need to remove this. Most of the remote comes like that, so I will just want to show you. We need to remove it. I think that's the button, so that should be a button. It's not clickable, and how I will remove it, it's giving me hard time. Okay, so the removing mechanism is like you need to like grab this like that on the right side, and then you need to use your nails to pull it out. So I think battery is they have put battery in a right manner, and there should be a plus sign, and this is also showing the plus side on this, so it's fine. And the battery which is used by this is 2025, so always mind that it is not 2032. The only difference between those two batteries are the thickness, so it has more thickness it has less thickness as compared to the 2032. So always remember that, and I think you should be able to put 2032 as well on it. I have similar reports in for RGB lights, I think, and they are working just fine. So I will try to connect with this Bluetooth. So for Bluetooth we have a blue light, right? So let me just click on Bluetooth, and I press this, and the way we can learn whether the remote is working or not, you can point out on a camera and see that. As you can see now, light is blinking. It is not visible to your eyes, but it will be visible on your camera. Hi guys, I'm back, and I was having trouble while switching this thing. So it turned out to be like its remote is dodgy. By dodgy I mean the input which is mentioned on this, it's not working with this button. So for me this button is work for auxiliary input. So let me just show you. If I click on this power button, it's working fine. RGB button is also working fine. These are some different modes, and if you hold it for like 3 to 5 seconds, it should turn it off. So it's turned off now. So like what I was trying to do this, it's blinking but it's not doing anything. The reason is it's for some equalizer mode. So this button is here on this remote. So if I click on this, it's already in auxiliary mode. When I do this minus, it switches to the line in mode. And this one, music one, is the auxiliary one, and talk one is the Bluetooth one. So as you can see, blue light is blinking. So I don't know why they made it. So I'm not sure why they switch it like that. There might be a manufacturing problem while doing this, but because I get it, so I don't think I will replace it, because most of the time I will be using this remote using Alexa only, so it doesn't actually have any problem for me. So I will be just leaving that as it is. So that's whole the thing. And you can see my TV is 40-inch and it's bigger than that in terms of the width. So I need to attach some stick to it, because it's going far away from my, like, it's really large for this table. So you can have an idea. If you have 40-inch monitor, I mean TV, so it will be covering all the monitor, and you will be living with I think 10 centimeters gap from each side. And if you can see, this is the IR light, so it will also going to block it. So if you're going to put it in front of it, it will going to block it. So you need to make sure that you will expose some space so that IR will receive this input. So that is one thing. So I just push it to some right direction, so that I can use my TV remote with it. So that is this. I think it's suitable for 43-inch monitor TVs, or maybe more than that, but for 40-inch it's quite large. But I'm really satisfied with the sound, so I will create another video, like I said, for the sound thing. But for now I think I'm done with this review. And if you have any questions regarding this soundbar, please comment below. I will try to answer. And if you find it like it's really irritating you, the remote thing, then you can always go with the replacement. But for me it's not a big thing. It just took me some time to figure out. And also these are the volume buttons. So this is volume increase, volume decrease. So this is also useful. And mute, RGB buttons are working fine, and on and off button is also fine. So meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.